What's good, Spec Nation? It's Empyre Comics back for a new comic book day haul video. In this video, I'm going to show you the books I picked up for tomorrow's new comic book day, May 31st, 2023. It was a light week for me this week, but you already know how we do. Before we get into the books, if you like hunting for low budget keys, weekly comic book hauls, CGC unboxings, and new comic book day spec buys, click subscribe, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my new videos. Alright, with that out of the way, I'm just going to jump into these books. Alright, the first one I have is from Image. We got World Tree Issue 2 by James Tynion. I haven't read Issue 1 yet, and I wasn't even going to pick this up, but Anthony over my LCS sold me on it. He gave a little rundown about what happens in Issue 1, and I was sold. I had to run and grab Issue 2 before I left. I think this is cover B. I didn't pick up cover A. Alright, the next one I got is for DC. It's the only DC book I picked up this week, and it's a #1. It's Power Girl Special Issue 1. The Art Germ variant, check that out right there. Eyes up, boys. Pretty dope cover. Gotta get that Art Germ. Alright, now for Marvel, this one right here. This is by far my favorite book from Marvel for the last few months since it came out. If I ever did picks of the week, this would be pick of the week, pick of the month, pick of the year right here. This is Punisher Issue 12 by Jason Aaron. This is the final issue of the Punisher arc. We have art here by Paul, I believe his name is Azakta. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but this is the final issue of this run. Punisher has been amazing. I love it. It's been fantastic. One of my favorite reads. I'm gonna spoil it, so spoilers. This issue he fights the, I guess you could call them the Avengers, you know, Cap, Wolverine, Moon Knight, Iron Man, no, Doctor Strange, Black Widow. They were after the Punisher in the last issue, and it continues here. This issue is dope, and the ending, perfect, man. The Punisher gets taken by Doctor Strange into the basement of the Sanctum, where he has him in cuffs there, and then each of the Avengers or whatever come in to talk to him and try to get him to tell him that he's sorry for what he's done, you know, blah blah blah, so that they can figure out what to do with him. But then Maria walks in, and the Punisher is shocked, like, how are you out of the compound? How are you here? Dr. Strange did something. She's alive and well, walking around. She ain't a zombie. She's nothing like that. She's breathing live human being now in the Marvel Universe. She tells the Punisher she wants that divorce that she was wanting the day she died. She also told him that with the help of the Black Widow, she went around and sold all of his safe houses, all of his weapons, basically everything he had, and took half since they're getting divorced. And she's got 2 or 3 duffel bags full of money. She's leaving, living her own life. But the twist at the end is there's a pregnancy test, and she's pregnant as the book closes. So we might have a new little Punisher out there somewhere. All right, here's the big issue. Amazing Spider-Man 26, Death of a Friend, or whatever they're calling it. It is written by Zeb Wells, art by John Romita Jr. Spoiler in this issue, as you guys probably already know, Miss Marvel dies. The way it was done, if they didn't leak it, it might have gotten us. You know what I mean? Because again, spoiler. Nah, I don't want to spoil this one for you guys who are reading it. You know what? I'll spoil it. If you don't want to hear it, fast forward. But Kamala uses one of her old powers where she could like shapeshift and change into somebody else. So she takes the form of Mary Jane, and that's who the emissary kills. But you don't know that. You just see the emissary kill MJ, and you're like, oh shit, they actually killed her. I thought, oh yeah, maybe they're killing both of them in this issue, because you know they've been talking about killing MJ for a while, or that was a rumor. But it turns out it was Kamala. She was killed by the emissary. Also in this issue, we find out that the kids that MJ and Paul had were all fake. They were made by the emissary, so they disappear. So there's no more kids. That's why they kind of look just like MJ a little. He did that on purpose. I think that was dumb, just to throw them in there and then take them out like that. We also find out Paul, he's from that universe, and he's actually the emissary's son. I don't know. I think overall it was dumb. The art is terrible. I'm sorry, it's not John Romita Jr.'s best work. It was so hard going through the book when you see that art. It just doesn't flow with the writing, but it's whatever. And I got the spoiler variant. I'll open it up for you so you can see what it is. I thought it was just a black cover, and I'm like, that's so fucking stupid. Here's the back. But okay, here's the cover. Well, see that right there. Well, she's holding it right there. Yeah, that's the spoiler variant. 2 of those. When I thought it was MJ that was gonna die, I pre-ordered about 5 copies of each. But I don't know if this is gonna be good spec because it's Kamala. I'm not really sure if anybody still likes her, and we all know she's gonna come back eventually, maybe even as a mutant because of her movie. All right, the next one we got is Edge of Spider-Verse issue 2. This has 2 stories in it. First one written by Benjamin Percy, I believe, and art by Luciano Vecchio. The second story is written by David Hine and art by Mattia Cresta. In this we get two first appearances. We get the first appearance of Sky Spider, and then we get the first appearance of a new Venom. The first story looks and feels like a Disney film. It has Spinderella, what's it called? Spinstress. Spinstress. As you can see right here, this had me cracking up. This guy, that's his name. They call him Mary James Watson. Like, this is back in the day of like King and Queen, so it's like Mary meaning happy, so it's Mary James Watson. I thought that was funny. But this guy, the Mary Jane of that universe, at the end of the story turns into the Venom of that universe. So that's the first appearance of a Venom there. And then the second story, which I really enjoyed, was the one with the Sky Spider. The story, of course, takes place in an alternate reality, but I thought it was pretty cool. I got the variant which has him on the cover right there. It's pretty cool. Alright, the next one I got is Carnage issue 13, written by Alex Packnadel and art by Frank Galan. This is Carnage Reigns part 3. I haven't read this one yet because I still didn't read Miles from last week, but I'm gonna read them tonight. So far, I'm enjoying the whole Carnage run. It's crazy because I thought the whole Summer of Symbiotes and all that stuff was going to be stupid. It might still be, but with what Carnage is doing, this is going to tie into the Summer of Symbiotes and tie into the death of the Venomverse. So I'm all in. Derek Landy and Greg Land. Alright, next one. We got Avengers Beyond issue 3 by Derek Landy and Greg Land. This right here continues the story of the Beyonder trying to help the Avengers stop the Lost One. I think that's what his name was. In this, you get the Lost One's second appearance as the Black Order come in to help him, and they fight the Avengers. But at the end, the Beyonder was tricked the Avengers to help him trap the Lost One on Earth. So the Beyonder basically put like a shield around the whole Earth, trapping all of them there, the Black Order and the Lost One. Alright, next one is Spider-Man 2099 Dark Genesis issue 5, the finale, written by Steve Orlando, art by Justin Mason, and this is the Ken Lashley variant. I only collecting these variants because it reminds me of the original Spider-Man 2099, so I collect all these frame variants. This issue has Spider-Man 2099, Blade 2099, Daredevil 2099, Spider-Woman 2099, Ghost Rider 2099, did I say Moon Knight? Moon Knight 2999, and Venom 2099 versus Carnage 2099. Alright, and the last book I got, it really wasn't for New Comic Book Day, but I got it in the mail today. This is Spider-Man issue 7. This is the Mike McCone variant. This is the second printing of issue 7, which has the first appearance of Spider-Boy. This is the Mike McCone variant, paying homage to Todd McFarlane. Had to get two of them. But yeah, this is dope right here. Well, alright guys, there you have it. Like I said, it was a light week. Let me know what you thought about the books in the comments below. And don't forget about those mystery boxes. They're still available. I'll put the link in the comments below. And until next time, keep specking. Later.